Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm doing a bit more playing around here. So I've been doing this today because I'm trying to rearrange my little bits and pieces because I have them in boxes like this and I don't like it because I can't find them. I can find some things but not all things. I have a whole heap of boxes here with stuff in them, and oh well, look at this. See, I've got the goodness gracious me, I have 30 something I think. This has got little dominoes in it. Wow, somebody must have sent me that. They're neat, aren't they? Look at this. Oh, I know what I'm going to do for my next video then, don't I? I might leave these here somewhere handy so I can show you what to do with those. Righto, now I'm going to put these two over here. What is that? Oh. So I've got a little envelope. Hang on a minute, I might have a look at this. It says Sonya. Let me see what this says. He said he got it from... I bet this is from Julie. I bet this is from Julie, is it? That's a birthday card. Thank you, Julie. Isn't this nice? She does lovely cards. Look at that. Isn't that very nice? Dear Sonya, wishing you a very happy birthday on Monday. From Julie. Thank you, Julie. That's very kind of you, darling. Thank you. That's very nice. Sending me a birthday card. So she might have just dropped it in out the front or in the mailbox. Sometimes she comes in, sometimes she doesn't. She's not in a hurry. So thank you very much. That's very kind. So, it was good that we put that up there now so she'd be able to see that because she watches my videos. She only lives down the road, but you know, we don't sort of see one another occasionally, and that's good. Yeah, so I've got all these sorts of things, see, so I want to put them. I seen Rachel, who is Roxy Creations, and she had a booklet thing like this is a card, but you opened it up and then inside you had all your bits and pieces. So that's what I've been doing today. I did a few to make sure that it was going to work for me first because I didn't want to. So this is like prototype, okay? So I didn't want to muck it up, but on this part here I'm thinking about putting what is in the pocket. What do you reckon about that? If I put that on there, then you're going to know what, and it'll make it nice and decorative, won't it? So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you how I did those because I'll do some more on this side. I intend to have a few of these, and I thought, well, these cards are just handy for this because when I do it, I'm thinking that I might put it with into a booklet with a bit of string elastic or not, because I don't want anything too heavy. That's why I didn't make this very big. I've seen Rachel made one. She had one because I seen her using stuff out of it yesterday, and I thought, oh dear, I'm going to have to make myself one of those. Then I never even thought of that this morning. I come in here to do something else, and then I seen these cards, and then I seen the stickers, and I thought, oh, that's what I want to do today. So I'm going to have a go at making a couple of these to start with. I might need more than a couple, but it's okay because all I used was some cards. I used a white card to cut out the little... Well, wait a minute, I'll get something to lift this up with. Where's that thingy, you know, them thingies that we have with sharpeners on? Here we are. Yeah, because these stickers are not... It should stay stuck on there though, because... Okay. Yes, but anyway, so my daughter rang me a minute ago and when it talks, so she's going to come over and visit, and that'll be nice, have a visit. Don't see her very often. When she comes here, she doesn't stay very long. She's got her own life to deal with, I guess, and so therefore she worked yesterday, but she's not working today, so she said she'll come and visit me for a minute. Look at that. I suppose I could write something there. And then what is in the top one? We haven't even got anything in there yet, have we? I was thinking about these, but I'll tell you what I want to do though. Because I've sorted out these ones, I've got these little ones out of there. Let me see this. Wait a minute, I'll go out a bit. No, still got it. Maybe if we straighten ourselves up in the camera. So we move this over there. And I was going through these. Oh, okay, so I've got these little, these are stickers too. These are really cool, aren't they? I like the lighter colour ones. I would use those, I'd say. Thinking about putting them up here. Because I don't care if the top bit comes over the top a bit. I don't worry about that because that's okay. And then I can see what I've got. I don't care if it comes over the top of the book, so I'll put them in there. They look good. Don't mind them at all. They're good in little journals or something. Neat, hey? I do like this idea. I've in the 7 or 8 years that I've been doing this, I have changed my things so many times. I don't know, you know, you sort of get get an idea and then you think after a while it doesn't work for you or whatever, and you know, it just doesn't work. But anyway, I'm thinking if I put these things on there, that's what I'm going to have in there forever, but that doesn't matter, because besides that, it's making a little nice little decoration, isn't it? Okay, so it's going to be a nice little decoration. So let's get this one off. Now, I don't know, I don't see how Rachel did hers, because she didn't show that. She just showed that she was getting the thing out. I don't know if she did it with a card, or I don't know what she did, but, you know, this is just I bought a box of these at one of the opportunity shops, and well, that's what I call it, Vinnie's and places like that, St Vincent de Paul and places like that. You get an opportunity, shopping for opportunities, but anyway, sort of thing. We call them op shops here in Australia. So I used half of that one, so I'm going to use them for this because I have a lot. I don't need them. I have a lot. And see how I've put that staggered off to that side. It works, you know, because you've got this bit here and that bit there and that bit there. So you can just do it like that. And then all I've got to do is look through here instead of scratching through all of one of these, which is very tedious and annoying. And I've got all these tiny little dear little things that I'd like to use very shortly on stuff. Now, if I put those behind one of these, we're not going to be able to find it, are we? So let's put one of these in this side of the pocket. Let's put a clear one in here. I'll set that up there a minute and hope it doesn't fall down on me. Now, what I did with this was, because I thought to myself that I wasn't going to have a lot of, if you put something down flat, you're not going to have a lot of tucking room, okay? Plus, if you put glue, that's not going to work either. So, of course, I'm going to use this clear pocket. I'm actually going to use the whole, and I'll cut the top off it. Maybe I should cut down a bit further, but I'm not going to use I won't use that part as such, right? I'm not going to use that bit. I'm going to put it down there like that, and then we can put the little tickets down behind it, but that's going to be too high, isn't it? So let's just do half. What do you reckon? If I tuck them down in there, I've got to be able to get them out, and if they fall down in the inside there, I won't be able to reach them. So let's cut this back a bit. This is just a bag that I got on, you know, this cellophane bag things. I don't think that's what I don't know. It's a clear bag. too technical. Just a clear bag, and I'll just have two thicknesses, won't I? That's all right. That's fine to do. But I'm going to use the bottom here as the top, so I won't be getting stuck. I'm going to put that down the bottom. Now, but if I wanted to do something different, I would get this and I would put one up there as well. So do I want to have three things on here? Why not? So we'd start from the top if that was the case, wouldn't we? we put this one up here first, all right? So I'll have plenty of tucking area. I'm using this thick double-sided sticky tape, you know, because so it'll have a dimension to it. And all I was doing was, so I'm going to, hopefully it'll work still for me. I'm just getting right on the edge of there and putting that on, okay? Getting right on there and putting that on. Move this back a bit. And then I'm going to cut that like so, that way, right. Then I'm going to cut down here. Whoa, well that went wrong. See, I went sideways. We don't want sideways. We've got that bit there hanging off too. Come here, get you off there, righto. Now, I'm sorry about the last couple of videos. I tried to put them together, but it just didn't work for me, so I had to just put them one at a time. And for anybody that hasn't been and watched them, there's a part 2 and part 2.5 or something there. It was all the best I could do with that, because I tried to put them together and make one out of it, but it didn't work. So now I've got my timer on, so I won't go over the time, because I just can't afford to. It just mucks up me ideas too much. So I've got the timer on for 50 minutes now, so when I get to 50 minutes, I'll stop. If I don't want to go that far, I'll stop before, I suppose, and just see what happens. And, okay, so I'm sticking this onto here and then just trimming back what's left over. And I don't want to go over too far, because the further you go over, the more space you take up, see? So you're not going to have the space to put the things down in there. And this works really well because it sticks really good. And I know that I can't use anything else on the bags, because they won't stick, see? So I have to have something on the bottom. You don't want that to come off, righto? So I've actually got 2 bits left over. Okay. Now, I don't think I need this, because I've been getting them off this morning all right, the other 2. Other ones that I've done, but I'll just pull that off there. These things make a mess, don't they? But that doesn't matter. At least it looks good and it'll be tidy. If I put glue on it, it'll probably go all over the place and squirt out the sides and get stuck to your piece of little embellishment. Righto. Now, I bought these things on AliExpress. Okay. Takes a while to get them. Oh dear, don't cut it off too far, Sonya. Ooh, I'll throw a bit of powder on this later if it starts to get sticky, and that'll fix it, won't it? So it won't get sticky. So I'm going to put this one up the top here, about there, same as like I did the other one. You're still able to fold it over, alright? Then I'll put another one under that. Do I have one cut out the right size though? That's the thing. I might have to cut, hang on a minute, wait a minute. Nobody panic. This one might work. Yeah, that'll go there. And maybe I should do 2 clear ones. What do you reckon? I might put 2 clear ones. You hop off there now. Here's the other one. Yeah, this one here's got a pocket that's closed at the side. Oh, it's not being cut. And this one's closed there, so that'll be a good piece for that bit. And then this one's closure thing is there, so that'll be a good piece for that bit. Okay, so you got these pieces here that are open, but they're not going to be of any worry whatsoever, I don't think. Okay, now I've got my other double-sided sticky tape here, but I still want that. I still need dimension. This has got no dimension. That's what we need. We can't use that then, can we? I thought I might use it for this, but I'll have to use this one on here. So I'll stick that on there. If I could stop moving. I don't know if I'm moving or shaking here. I shouldn't be shaking, surely. You don't have to use two thicknesses, but I'm doing that because I want it to be, you know, pretty stable, and it will be, of course. Now, if I line this up fair along here, right, and put this one across this way. Oh, dear me, I've been stuck to everything. Come on. Playing with sticky, that's why. That's why. Right. I was a bit worried that it might pull part of my nails off. I was a bit concerned about that. I didn't. And just do two small bits here on the bottom. I'm putting it on the wrong side. Somebody say that, did you? Somebody say, Sonya, what on earth are you doing? I might even use this bit here that's just probably the right size and I won't have to cut it or anything. Okay. Put that in there. So we'll have to cut this bit off. Don't want it to get all over sticky. Now, Friday here in Australia, and it's gonna be cold, but it looks okay. I mean, it's cold, gonna be cold today, so I'm gonna get very warm at all. I think Happy might be talking to the man about the rubbish removal. I need to do some, just done a bit of cleaning up of the shed and stuff, so maybe not, maybe it's talking something else. Oh, but then again, he was just talking to the marmot for a while, so about things, about stuff. Righto, so now I'm going to stick that down here. It's a little bit, it doesn't look really delicious there, does it? But you know what? It's going to hold it, and that's what we need. It's not really fancy. Maybe you can make yours in one long piece, but I wasn't even thinking about that. So, I'm going to do another one before I put the things in. What do you reckon? I should have put it... Should I put that down? Oh, no, it's okay to put it down now. It's okay. You can put it down now. Right. Anyway, if you like what I do and you want to subscribe to my channel, it'll be really nice, and you can share this video or give me a like, and please leave me a message. I love it here to read a message. I like to get messages from you. That's good. I'm just going to I'm not talking to hubby at all. He's gone outside. I thought he was, but I think he knows I'm doing a video, so he's probably going to get a quote from the man that was just ringing, I'd say, because my daughter wanted to do it, but she can't. Oh dear. Sometimes children are determined, but sometimes they can't do these things. They just have to just let it... It's a man thing. It's mess and rubbish, like, well, because there was mice. The mice got in the shed. You know, we're going to lose a few bits and pieces, but hopefully they won't be around too much longer. And they're ruining everybody's... The paddocks and the farmers are absolutely beside themselves. Well, they are really stressed out because of the rotten little things. They're eating everything. They're eating everything. we have got, you can hear them up in the inside of the walls in the house or in the roof, but they're not actually in the house as far as we know. We haven't seen or heard any of them in here. Jeremy puts bait in the ceiling to get rid of them, and they are. Then you see a whole heap of them on the backyard, which is not nice, but the dog loves to catch them and throw them in there, and then the live ones, because the bait's killing these others while they're dying out there. They're along the roads when you're going up the street and on the pathways, because everybody else is trying to get rid of them too. It's costing us a fortune for the bait to get rid of them, but the farmers just can't deal with it. They've got just too many. There's just a really bad plague of them here in New South Wales. There is. I don't know. We live on the edge of the town a bit, so, you know, we're not got... There's a few streets, small streets behind us, but not much. And sort of that's probably an issue too, because we're... But anyway... Oh, mouses are cute, sitting over there, away from me, on a picture even. Not in the real. I'm not really partial to their little, little things, I'm sorry. Poor little things. Oh, mouse fan. Okay, so we're going to put that down there like that. And hopefully that will work. I did it a bit sideways. Don't tell anybody, but I think it's a bit sideways. It is sideways. Never mind. I'm going to put these in here. It should hold on, you know. It should really hold down good. Because these others are... Plus, putting the double-sided sticky tape there gives you a what's the name, doesn't it? A bit of height. So it's... You can put in, you know, your little tickets. And of course, I didn't make it too... I can get them out. Hopefully, I can get some out. I'm going to use both these pockets for these, because I noticed I've got a few more in that box, so I'll get them out and put them in here too. Look at that tiny little fella, isn't he cute? See, they're in that box over there, and I'm not even thinking to look over there. When I get them done, I'm going to be sitting them up on the table here in front of me somewhere in the new shelf that I'm planning on putting up there when I get one. You know, because I need to be able to. If you can't see your stuff, you don't use it. And this was up high over there in the cupboard, these containers. I just got hubby to get them down for me, because I had one down yesterday, and I was feeling a bit, not yesterday, the day before. Oh, I can't pick up a thing now, but I don't know. To the end of the thing. Now, what do you think about that, people? Do you reckon that looks pretty cool? I do. I do like this idea. And then I've got these ones for the top. That's one I've used. I've got some stickers too that I might think about using. These are tickets, just the plain ones. There's some stickers there. I'll have to see whether I can put another thing in to put stickers in. Have you see what I'm doing here? Well, I'm not disappointed with this in any way. Right, so let's find some more. Here's some more here. This one goes in there. It's just, yeah, they've been used, that bits. It goes in there. This is a little one. This tiny one I've cut out. There's some mushroom. Fussy cut. Small sort of one. That's neat. It goes there. I suppose what I've got left over, I could just, you know, if I don't want to put everything in these packets, I don't need to keep it all, do I? One goes over that way. This one. Oh. My husband just told me my daughter's on the phone. I don't know what he's going to say. I told her I was busy. She knows that. I just talked to her a minute ago. Dearie me, she got upset with me, and I couldn't believe it, you know, because, oh dear. Anyway, it's not a very good day for us today. My mother passed away 8 years ago. Probably said that already. And 8 years ago today, so my daughter gets upset about that, and both of them do, and then I do, and it's it's just not a good day for me. And I know that might sound strange to people, but I don't think you. So I'm just going to sit in here and do some bits and pieces and have a talk to you peoples out there. That's a nice piece, whatever that is from. And I'll just have to I'll have to talk to her later, I will. Can't get hold of that. Got it. Turned it over. This is a neat one too. I might have to put that in something. I have these and they're little stickers, but they're on this thing and I never think to use them. I never think to use them. Maybe I could pop them down in a pocket or something and see what happens then. I'll see what goes on with that when I get to that bit. But I want to put these in here and make us another one of these, eh? What do you reckon? We'll make another one of these things here. Well, I can see what's in this one. I really probably don't want to use that across there, but I will. I don't know. It's one sticker, Sonya. You don't want to be worried about using one sticker. These in here, you can see what's in here, so I don't have to worry about sticking anything on the front of this, do I? There's a circus one. There's a... No, these are all just like admission tickets, Sunday tickets, I think. Okay, another one. Oops, did I put that down in there? I must have done. We'll have to fix that, won't we? Am I pushing them in the wrong place? Yeah, I did. I should have made sure that didn't happen. They're going at the back now? Yeah. They shouldn't go anywhere anyway, too far away. Might find something else to put there. These are a fair few of these, haven't I? A fair few of these. They're not all the same, they've got different things on them, and that's enough to put in there anyway. We've filled that right up to the top. This one here's got a nice lot of stuff in it. And they look really cool. Don't you think that's snazzy, isn't it? Oh, here's more. Here's more of these. See, I got these because I do love them. It's just too many. I don't use them, do I? And I'll be able to push a few in there, and that's enough because it's filling it up. That's enough, it's filling it up. As long as they're in there. Okay. So some of them have got numbers on them and some of them have got pictures, so maybe they're from two different sets, I don't know. That one's right. Okay, so I'll just get another box. No, I don't think so. I'll make another card. Let's make another one, eh? I'll put something on there in a minute. So then you've got this. Okay? I think that looks pretty cool. I do like that idea. I'll do another one. A mouthful of water. I have cards. I have cards here. And I can use, so I've got some more of these to make with, and I have different colour cards, and I don't mind using one of these to do the inside bits with. Now, let's set them back in there for a minute. I need to have this maybe there. To there. And there. And there. So that's going to get a few, isn't it? Oh, that'll get a few that way. And then I'll have the other bit on the other end. So there'll be plenty to, because I've got two thicknesses here. This is as a card, so it's folded. My husband doesn't like saying no to the kids, so he probably was not happy when he got the phone. You don't like saying no or or something. Anyway, I'll just cut these ones too, just in case I might need something a bit different. You never know. Right, so there's that. Now, I have these ones here that I just got here, but I don't know what's in here if I want to use any of these. These are actual frames, and they're not something that I'm interested in using. I don't know about these little tickets. They're all right, aren't they? There's a some other little tickets. What else have I got in here? These are bits and pieces, aren't they? They're not necessarily anything particular. That's nice. Somebody sent those to me. Somebody made them and sent them to me. These are little shops over in Japan or China or somewhere. Must be China. I can't tell. I don't know how to read that. They're little houses. They're not bad, are they? Yeah, that one there. I'd probably cut the top off of this because I can't read what it says, and that's fine. But I could use that in somewhere down the track. And you've got another packet of them here. Look. Yeah, right. Sonya's bought heaps of those. There's not many tickets in here, so I'm going to just leave that for the time being and see what else I can find. I do have... where's those new bits I had here the other day? Isn't it marvellous how you can never find them things that were there the other day? I've got these ones, and I've got... See, this is of no use to me, this sort of thing, when I've got these really long bits, is it? To put in. And these are giant stickers. They're really good. I bought those for my work when I do sticking and gluing, you know, like my hubby calls it. What do you call that? Oh dear, not sticking and glue. We call it something else. Collage. We call it collaging, yes. Now, what's in this one? These are things I've cut out myself, which have been hiding in here, and I couldn't find them because I never thought that I had them. You know how you have that issue. So that could be another thing. We could put this sort of thing in here as well, couldn't we? There's a little envelope to put together. There's some stamps, shapes there. There's a little thingy. There's one of those. There's a button. There's the inside of the button, and that's natty. It's a purse. So all these bits in here should have little homes, shouldn't they, where they can go and I can find them. Look at this, here's mushrooms cut out here. I cut them out of the card. I don't know, we're not going to get into that one today, I don't think, because it's not... Although I would like to have them bits and pieces out if I want to do something. There's a little book. They're booklet covers. They're covers. There's pockets. Oh, wow. The neighbours are really out of this week too. The other side neighbours are over there revving the cars because they're fixing it. I don't know how revving it does fix it, but anyway. Must be something that they do. I can't imagine revving anything can fix it, but... to me, I suppose, people do what they want to do, don't they? So I've got some of these. Now, I do love these. Definitely going to make a card for those, everybody. That's what we're going to do now. We're making a card for them. One mouthful of water. Okay. Whoops. And my birds and flowers, I don't know how big they are, but maybe I can just put them in one folding card, you know. That help the car. Ah dear. Oh, never mind. I hope these are going to be big enough. What am I putting in here? Them pictures of them girls, aren't I? Them ladies and stamps and things. Now, we need the sticky tapey stuff. Did I hide that for myself? I hide that double-sided sticky tape for myself. Yes, here, look. I've hid it under there. Okay. Righto. Sticky glue all over this. Scissors, but when you're doing something, you know, that happens, doesn't it? What can I say? It happens. Cut that bit off. And it'll stay stuck to the scissors and that'll stick the scissors down. It's okay. I'm good with it. I can handle it. It's not going to upset me too much. And in here. Gonna get that video done going up the street. You know what the temperature is going to be tomorrow? 1 or -3 or something, and 13. We're having a drop in the weather or something. Some cold business is coming along. It's not cold inside. It's good in here, but it's freezing outside. We have heating supplied ourselves. I'm really pleased Jeremy talked to Peggy. Ah, there goes the man in his car. Ah dear. He doesn't even live there. He's helping the bloke next door fix something, I think. He's helping the man next door fix something, so I'm going to put that one there. I suppose you could have all clear ones, but, you know, there's a... I want to put these in and use the cards. I'm just going to show you how to make a... It's going to be an ephemera folder with out of cards. And you could do this out of ones that's already been used too if you wanted to, because you know, you just cover over if there's any writing and you just cover them over one of these squares. Be alright, it'll work, wouldn't it? Recycling. Well, I'm recycling this because they were in the they were in Vinnie's anyway. These cards, so in a box. People don't use them like they used to. They don't. I've got to be honest now. I'm really thinking about giving up YouTube. I am. I'm really thinking about it, you know. Don't know why. All I do is haven't been very well this year, and things have not been going too good for me, so I feel sorry for myself sometimes. Ah dear. And I just think I might have done me time. I don't know. Thinking about quitting. But I don't want to do that because, you know me, I'm not really a quitter, but I've been saying to Jeremy, you know, he said, well, why don't you just do 1 or 2 videos a week instead of trying to do one every day? I just didn't want to let anybody down, I don't know. It's just, I feel, I don't know, I like to do crafting and I still will do that, but then what's the point of doing it if I'm not showing anybody anything? So, other than just quit this and sit my bum, that's what I'd be doing, I suppose. I wouldn't be doing anything else. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a little bit longer yet, I think. I don't know. I just felt that I may have done enough. I've been on here for a long time now, and probably could do a bit longer. I mean, there's, I don't know if I'm too old for this or not, if people somebody might think that, you know, you get too old eventually, you might as well give it a miss, but I still have plenty of people looking at me videos, I suppose. I'm just making excuses, aren't I? Trying, you know, because I really think that when I say it doesn't upset me to say that I'm going to finish up, because I just don't know. I just feel, you know, I've had enough. When I say that didn't sound very nice, but I've been on here teaching now for a really long time. There's this thing here. So anyway, I suppose I could just make stuff and put it on Etsy or something instead of putting up videos. This is fun. And that's what I intended. That's what I like to do, what I want to do, yes. I start things, can't get them all finished. That stresses me out really bad, because you don't have long enough time to, when you're working on something, it takes hours to do things, and you've got to keep coming back doing stuff and that, and everybody realises that anyway. At least I do lots of small bits, which I suppose I could do that. But me, you know me, I get too over the top, don't I, with stuff sometimes. Hang on, here's this. Right, okay. Now these are really nice, but they're long, so I'm thinking I might put them on that side there. These are cool, aren't they? Look at them pictures of these lady ones. They're nice, aren't they? Really beautiful, they are. Really beautiful. And I've got a few of those. See, these are out of my grasp. That's why I've not been using them. They're here, you know, in this box, way up there in the cupboard. And you don't think about the fact that you've got them until you see someone else use one. You think, oh dear, I have those somewhere. And then you'll try and find them. These are neat. Oh, do like these too. This is fun. Anyway. Yeah, well, I do enjoy my crafting. These are nice. I do like these ones. See, I've had these for ages, because I bought them a very long time ago. You know, but I had some more yesterday. I ordered some last night, I should say. I'm excited because my part of my birthday present arrived today, which is Friday. So maybe I'll get the other bit on Monday, because they send things from different shops, the Spotlight does. Come on, you're going to fit in here, please. It's starting to get packed. I didn't realise there is many of them. Maybe I should put them in two different things or start using some. How many more would I like to go? I have to go two different piles. I think, look at this, there's more. Wow. I might have to put some up the top as well. And that way I can see what's in, that they're in here anyway. Well, I can see them anyhow. There's no worries about that. I can still see them. They don't go down in there very far. And that's okay. I can still see they're there, and I don't mind if they come up over the top, like I said before. Because when I put them somewhere, I'll find a box or something to put them in. It won't matter if they come up over the top. Look at these, aren't they pretty? Still more. Gee, there must have been a few in the packet. And I haven't used, I've used probably two maybe, if I'm lucky. I might have used two of them. Oh, that's not going to fit either. We're going to have to eliminate them for a while and just have these ones in here. I have to start using them. So I won't put a picture of what's in there on there because I just I don't want it to bust out. Not anymore, I do. Here's another one. Goodness. Okay, so this is all going to be the lady And it doesn't matter to me that they take up that space because over here there's more. Ah dear. Right, I don't mind because I can find them. Before they were in here, couldn't find them, so I'm going to put a small one over here that I can put that in. Let me move that. So I need these tickets, and I'm sure I've got some more of these somewhere. I could have sent some out in some mail to people, I don't know, but I think I've still got more of these somewhere. So they can go in a pocket down here. If I've cut one wide enough, I do hope I have. Yeah, only just. Should have measured this a bit better before you chopped it all to pieces, and you could have a bit more. Could have had some more square bits or something. I didn't think I'd need them to be this big, but I'm going to use these, some of them to put those into as well, so I'll know where they are. So I'll make a thing for that. Whoa. Hubby's going to be pleased to have his shed cleared out. Lost a bit of stuff because of mice, but thank goodness my I had a big box in there full of miniature things, and that was closed, so nothing got in there. I think I might have lost my Christmas train though. They got in that box with the Christmas train in it, which was a really good train. Around the bottom of the tree. Actually, we're going to put the tree on the wall this year, hang it from the ceiling actually, so the cat can't get it. I know that sounds drastic, but we don't have a choice. We can't not have a tree, and he doesn't want to really ruin Christmas, he doesn't, so I'm sure he doesn't. There you go, that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to put another one here so I can put those little ladies in it. Oh, hang on, there's another one of these in it. Keep finding these things. Here we go, here's more. So I've got more. Aren't they pretty? Pretty cool, aren't they? Here's another one. This is a beautiful one. I could have made that a bit higher, but I don't have to, do I? Nope. And then I've got these that I'm putting on top of that. Plus there's others in here. Crikey, huh? Now, if I put this down here a bit, because that's allowed, isn't it? I can just decide where these are going to go, about there. Yep, so I'll put this on this one. Hope you're still watching. Don't give up on me. Just yet. See how we go. I'll put that there. Cut this one off here. And do up here. Should have a box in the spare room, somewhere for me to stand this up in, so that I can just stand it up in the box. These cards with these little businesses in them, tickets and stuff. This one's lifted up, but I can't get hold of it. This one here. Righty-o. Have this down far enough. It's a bit sticky, that is. I don't know if I can cut it off, hope so. Don't know how, but we'll try, I suppose. I haven't got my powder in here. Oh dear, it's time for me to go. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.